Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sanjeev Goyal and welcome to the Dr. Crypto Show, where we interview the top leaders in the crypto universe. And today we have Sasha Tarar, who's going to be talking all about NFTs. I know the big craze these days with NFTs, so I thought you'd be the perfect person to tell us what's going on and the cool stuff that's happening at Artifya.
Yeah, NFTs are popping off right now. They're the talk of the town. People are starting with things like art, sports, and everything you can think of. We're right now working on, like you said, a project called Artifya, which is an NFT tokenization platform, but for art pieces, which is anywhere from anything like poems, digital art pieces, acrylic art pieces, music, and all other media forms.
Mm-hmm. So why do you think this has happened? Like, what's so special about this NFT? What exactly is an NFT?
So NFTs are a non-fungible token, which makes them a little bit separate than an actual coin. You can't split them. If you own it, it's yours, and only you have it. I think NFTs are going crazy because they're the next digital wave of collection. You can't collect art the same way anymore. Galleries are closed. The experience isn't there. Same with games. You can't collect cards anymore. It just doesn't work like that. The world's going into a tech world. So it's the new way to do collection, and I would say that's why it's going crazy, because people realize that they can collect everything and hold it on their phone.
So I've heard about some painting, NFT paintings going for like, I think $70 million recently, and NBA Top Shots are selling their clips for thousands of dollars. So I think
it's going crazy, and like I said, it's collection, so people have it on their phone. I can walk around and show you that I own this amazing art piece, and you don't have to come over to my house. I don't have to take you anywhere. It's just all here, and I can show you that it's perfectly mine, and I own it. It's original because there's always a serial number and history on the blockchain that you can follow. So you can't have a fake.
Yeah, so tell me, why couldn't I just go off the internet and like copy a picture of, let's say, the Mona Lisa or something? What's the difference?
So if you did, you could. You can see the same thing I can see on my phone.
Yeah.
The only difference is I can prove it's mine. You can't. You can just see it. I own it. And there's limited versions of that painting, for example, and I can prove that I have this number of it, and it's always on the blockchain. So the creator will always be original. So I know currently there's CryptoKitties that there's some fakes running around, and that's easy to catch because you can see the original creator isn't a CryptoKitty.
Right. So if somebody wants to create an NFT, how hard is that to do? Is that a difficult thing? Like let's say an aspiring artist, and I want to get into this.
It's not about creating the NFT necessarily that I think is the challenge, but it's the way it is in any music industry. You can create a song, but you need someone to market it for you. You need a team. And that's what the NFT platform does for you. You get a whole team on your end.
That's what Artifya is doing.
Yes. So Artifya essentially gives you, it's like a music production company in a way, but not, because it gives you a platform to put whatever you have, and they'll push it, and they'll market it for you. Great representation. Currently, we're working with Sophie, and she's doing her 2020 vision piece on Artifya, because she's going to push it there, and everyone can see it. So that's what makes Artifya special. It's not just that we make your art an NFT, it's that we have a platform to showcase it.
So tell me more about Sophie's debut with you guys, I think this coming week. What's that about?
Yeah, Sophie's currently working with us. She's given us a few art pieces, and to make her a little special and her debut a little special, we created an art curation process where the art will age into the original NFT. So, for example, her Vision 2020 piece, and we'd start with that, and there'll be 10 colors they'll go through, and it'll go until the end of her sustainable goals vision that she has. That's in 2030.
Right.
So all the art would curate up until 2030, and that's when it turns into the original NFT.
Wow.
So each year you'll go through a color. So first year would be red, second year would be blue, green, until you can truly see her art piece. If you want to skip the time, of course, you can buy ahead and just buy a color that'll curate faster, or buy the original piece. But they're limited pieces, of course.
Yeah, so how affordable is it to the common person like myself? Like, how much money does an NFT, let's say if I want to buy a Sophie NFT, what's that costing?
Yeah, so if you were to start, the great thing about Sophie's debut is that it's an investment into her. So you could be just an average Joe and buy her artwork and wait till it becomes a 2030, the original piece, and it'll be worth so much more. So right now, I think the lowest piece you're looking at under $100, which is not too bad, and that art value is going to go up until $2,000 because that's what her original paintings are going to go for, above $200,000. So it's great how an investment so small can turn into so much more. And NFTs aren't usually looked at as investments, but
I think now it is, but I think people are starting
because-
to think of art as investments.
exactly, because I was going to say they just haven't made the connection that in real life art is an investment, so digital art is also an investment.
Right. That's very, very, very interesting. What's next for Artifya? Anything else on the horizon?
Yeah, we're looking at more artists and bringing more of them on. We're looking for any artist that wants to join as well. But
So if any of you artists are out there, you can contact Sasha at artifya.com.
Yeah.
Understand? Yeah.
and the thing is, we're trying to get the nice aesthetic across where it's original, true art. We're not trying to push anything because it's just art, you push it. The world's big right now. There's a lot out there, and we want to be able to show what's important through Artifya.
Okay. Wow, that's pretty exciting. So I understand that also you're going to be on Clubhouse this coming Wednesday?
Yeah, so Sophie's Vision 2020 piece I mentioned earlier, we're going to be auctioning it on Clubhouse, and I believe you're going to be there with me.
I will be there.
Yeah, so it'd be great if people come out. We're going to be bidding and seeing how we can get her sustainable auction some more money.
Okay, awesome. So we hope to see you all there. 1 o'clock on Wednesday on Clubhouse. Make sure you get an invite if you don't already have one. And then I believe they can buy the auction painting on OpenSea.
Yes, so all the information will be put out on Clubhouse, so you have to make sure you're there.
Make sure you're there. And then, looking forward to this. Thanks so much for today. We'll see you next time, everyone. Take care.